We'd like to welcome you to BMORENEWS.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Warrior Lawyer J. Wyndal Gordon, Esquire, how are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, Donnie. How are you?
Good, good. Here in the beginning of May 2011, and it's been reported that Baltimore City State's Attorney Greg Bernstein has tried his first case.
Yes, yes, yes.
How did he do?
Well, in the words of Barack Obama, I think he took a shellacking. And the reason why I say that is because he had three police officers charged with 7 counts apiece. That's 21 counts or 21 charges.
Okay, is this a famous case? Is this the case
This
where
is a
the
case where the young teenage boys were
snatched up by Baltimore City police, taken out to Howard County, stripped of their shoes and cell phone,
absolutely,
had to walk back home?
absolutely. Some of us would have thought that was a slam dunk case, but not so much in the Bernstein office. At the end of the day, he got 2 convictions out of 21 charges. So
Two out of 21?
that's less than 10%.
I think 60 is passing in Baltimore City schools. It used to be 70. So 2 out of 21. That's one. He's got a 10. Oh, let's give him an 11.
He's got a less than 10% conviction rate as it stands right now. Would you want to go to court with an attorney who has a less than 10% conviction rate? That's our state's attorney for Baltimore City, and those are his numbers as they appear today. And what's so interesting about this case is that you remember Mr. Bernstein told us before, well, the police overcharge cases and we like to drop certain charges against certain cases because of the overcharging that we think is not right. Well, these police officers were charged with kidnapping, they were charged with false imprisonment, they were charged with assault, and a number of other cases that...
Now, he did smack him on the hand, I thought. I thought he said that you should be ashamed of yourselves.
That's what the judge said.
Oh, that's what the judge said.
That's what the judge said. But what I'm saying to you is not only did the jury reject the kidnapping charges, not only did the jury reject the false imprisonment charges and the assault charges, but the judge rejected the entire indictment for the person that he was standing in judgment of altogether because he charged the wrong crime. He charged an improper crime. The judge acquitted the last young man because, and he said, I would have found him guilty of nonfeasance, but he wasn't charged with that. He said he was charged with malfeasance or misfeasance. So
well, I'm a little confused because Mr. Bernstein was touted as this incredibly successful lawyer, which is quite the opposite of the state's attorney, which is a prosecutorial position.
Well,
correct?
that's what confounds me the most because he may have been successful in private practice, but as I said before, this isn't private practice.
Well, we raised those questions
Yeah.
prior to the election, and it seems the media was more interested in what Miss Jessamy did not do, and now we have a state's attorney that has a less than 10% success record.
As it stands today, you do the math. You know, the numbers don't lie. You got 21 counts, a lot, at least.
Now, these are police officers on trial.
Police officers on trial. And that's probably the only reason why he got a conviction in the very beginning, because of the relationship between the police and the citizens of Baltimore City. That's probably the only reason why he got the misconduct convictions of the 2 officers who went before the jury, because the judge rejected the entire indictment because Bernstein's office failed to charge the officers with the appropriate charge.
But this was the same office that was hypercritical of Patricia Jessamy and the work that she had been doing for the past 15, 16 years. And I just knew that it was going to be a night and day administration considering those allegations against Ms. Jessamy by candidate or then candidate Bernstein.
The Bernstein bear got it wrong again. And I think this is just a glimpse of what's to come in the future. You're not going to see any spectacular changes out of that office. It's evident he tried a case, he tried to showboat the case and show his skills in the courtroom. He got 2 out of 21.
Keep watching BMORENEWS.com, the news.
I wouldn't call that a successful attorney, at least in this case.
Why?
Because he had 21 chances to get a conviction. he was successful on 2.
Oh, okay. So bring us up to speed on the word machine case, on the Torbett case, where Officer Torbett was the officer.
Now I'm really afraid because now we're going to trial with an office that the top prosecutor in all the city of Baltimore can only secure 2 convictions out of 21 charges. I'm concerned. Now, I do know that this particular prosecutor, I hope he has the support of the office, and that's not, Bernstein is not personally trying the Watershine case. There's another attorney.
He is responsible for dropping the first-degree assault down to second-degree assault.
Right, because he said they overcharged, just like he did in this case against these officers, where these officers.
But you also said he inappropriately charged, or he charged the wrong
in this
charge.
case, in this particular case,
Right.
yes. In the other case, where he had them charged appropriately, he decided to drop those charges. So we'll see what his office can do. But if this is any forecast of what's to come, I mean, we need to be very nervous about what this office is capable of under the Bernstein leadership.
Good deal. Thank you for your time. Attorney J. Wyndal Gordon, the Warrior Lawyer, right here on BMORENEWS.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.
Thank you, Doni.